Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. So, today in math, you are actually going to start something new. I'm so excited. I love data. So, when we look at data, we are looking at all kinds of different charts. All right, so you can see here we can make a tally chart where we just write down how many of each, kind of like when you guys get table points. And I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. That is a tally chart. You can also make a picture graph or a pictograph where you can see, okay, I have 4 dolls. Those are cute. My favorite, though, honestly, is a bar graph. And I love a bar graph because it's simple and it's easy to look at. Obviously, I have more bananas than anything and the least amount of apples. So making these data charts is a way for us to gather data to understand how much of something we have or how many of each item people like and to compare, okay? So data is gonna be your friend. I love data. It's so much fun. It is really not that hard, if I'm honest. So what we're going to do is we're gonna watch this video. It's not gonna be very long. And then you're gonna go do the practice buddy. All right, 15 for practice buddy. It's up there for you. It'll say Practice Buddy Tuesday. Go on Pearson Realize to do that. And then afterwards, just go on iReady Math. If you have extra time, reflex, cool. Make sure you get those math minutes in. I'm watching. All right, so let's do a little bit of practice. All right, before we start, I want to make sure you understand what you have to know. So, the goal is to draw a pictograph to represent a data set with up to 4 categories. So when I'm talking about categories, I'm talking about these: motorbike, dolls, um, duck, and cars. That's 4 categories. 1, 2, 3, 4 different things. Okay. You don't have to do 20 different categories. Lucky you. All right, so we're going to create them. You're going to be able to draw it out and create it. You're going to identify and label the parts. So you have to be able to write the title or the labels. You'll see that. And solve problems with them. Okay? Ooh, what happened here? There we go. And then solve problems with pictographs. All right? So pretty simple. We're just going to label them, be able to read them, make them, and solve problems. So let's practice. So here's a tally chart. The tally chart shows the favorite ball games of Miss Green's class. So how many ball games were there in all? Well, I see there's 2 for baseball, 5, 6, 7, 8 for soccer, and 4 for tennis. So how many in all? How many votes were there? Well, 2 and 8 is 10. 10 is 4 and 14. So we have 14 votes. Now, which game had the most votes? Soccer. Which game had the least votes? The smallest amount, the least. Baseball. There you go. See? Easy peasy. All right, let's take a look. Now, we can take this information and turn it into a pictograph, okay? So a pictograph, instead of using the tally marks, they use little pictures. So for baseball, here's our key. This is our key. This tells us what each picture is worth. So each little stick figure person is one student. All right, so for baseball, favorite ball games is our title. I'm going to point that out so that you're used to looking at the title. And here's our labels. Baseball has 2. So I should draw 2 little stick figures. Oh no, this is going to be rough, y'all. Oh wow. It's really hard to do on here. Oh! Oh, you can laugh with me. It's okay. And then soccer, how many little people would I draw? 8. And tennis, how many little people would I draw? 4. Yeah. I'm not going to waste your time watching me draw it all. Because look, there it is. Done beautifully. All right. So what is the title of this graph, of this pictograph? Favorite ball games is the title. All right. And what are our labels? There we go. Baseball, soccer, tennis, also known as categories. And what does our key say? Each student or each stick figure is one student. All right, so there is an example of a pictograph. Now, what if I told you, here's a challenge. What if I changed something? What did I change? We have the same amounts, same title, but look at the key. Now, how much is each little stick figure worth? 2. So now we have to count by twos in order to find the total. So if we do that here, 2, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, because each one is 2 students now. It's kind of fun. So you could even have this say 10 students, and you would count by tens. Just really depends, because you don't want to sit there and draw 100 people. So you could make each one worth 10. All right. It just depends on how big your numbers are. Now, how are is the tally chart similar to the pictograph? How are they similar? Same titles, same categories, same amounts, right? How are they different? This uses tally marks, and this uses people. See, a picture for a picture graph. All right, so that's all you really need to worry about today, okay? But I do want to challenge you just a tiny bit, okay? Looking at this graph, now notice the key. I'm just going to leave it with each student is 1, okay? How many more people? Remember that tricky part, that tricky phrase? How many more people chose tennis than baseball? So more people chose tennis, but how many more? Ah, see, we used to be so used to doing this, and you subtract to get the difference, but you could also, because it's in a graph, draw a line, circle the extra, 2 extra, 2 more. All right, guys. So what you're going to do now, wow, I'm huge. Okay, not what I meant to do. What you're going to do now is you are going to go ahead. Here's your overview. I'm posting it for you every day. Irony Math, and then go do the practice buddy on Pearson Realize. You've been doing that for a while now. A little bit of navigator time here. I have something fun for you. Now, I saw something on the news where it talked about the animals after the fires in Australia that just destroyed their habitats. So check it out. Go find out, how are these animals doing? Because I heard some good news. All right. I miss you guys so much. I can't wait till I see you again. I hope you have fun on Pearson Realize. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye, guys.